Good morning, dear friends. Today's video, I will discuss the new concept that is matrix. So, firstly, I will explain a few examples. That means how we define the matrix, what are the various definitions of matrices. Then I will explain the illustrations. So, matrix, an array of numbers, rectangular in shape, is called a matrix. That means when we are arranging the numbers in a rectangular shape, that is known as a matrix. Matrix Mn general M into N matrix has M rows and N columns. That means if we are writing M into N, M denote the position of row and N denote the columns, number of columns. The entry in the matrix A, if we have A matrix, are called the element of A. In matrix, the element in row is denoted by I and the columns denoted by J, and so it is denoted by Aij. Aij means I show the row position and J show the column position. For example, general 3 into 3 matrix can be written A is equal to A11, A12, 13. 11 means first row, first column. 12 means first row, second column. 13 means first row, third column. Then 21 means second row, first column. Second row, second column. That means this show the row and this show the column position. So here 3 into 3 order matrix, and if I am considering here examples, -1, 4, -2, 3, 2, 1. This is here 3 rows are taken. That means rows are 3 and columns are 2. So the matrix has 3 rows and 2 columns. That means actually we can say matrix is a combination of rows and columns. So next definition is column matrix. Matrix with only one column, which has only one column and number of row may be any, is called a column matrix. For example, this is 3, 4, 5. Here the rows are 3. 3 rows and column is 1 only. So we can say it is the example of column matrix. Now row matrix, the matrix with only one row. That means the row is only one, number of columns may be more than one. Row vector or row matrix, for example, -2, 3, 8, 9. Here the row is 1 but column are 4 columns. So this is the order is 1 into 4. Order actually shows the number of rows and columns. The first position show the row and second position show the column. Now I will explain the square matrix. When the number of rows in the same as the number of columns, that is M is equal to N, then the matrix is said to be square and order is N or M. That means number of rows and number of columns are same. Then we can say this is the square matrix. Square matrix means for example, we can say, for example, B is equal to, I have taken it as a 1, 3, 2, 4. So its order is 2 rows and 2 columns. So the number of rows and columns are same. So it is a square matrix. Again, here is 1, 2, 3, 0, -2, -5, 0, 0, 1. That means 3 into 3. So it is also a square matrix. Now, the concept is trace of a matrix. Trace is denoted by TRA. The sum of the elements in the leading diagonal of A is called the trace. Trace means whenever we are adding the diagonal entries. Diagonal entries means this like position. That means this is known as the diagonal entry. Diagonal entries means where the rows and column is same. I is equal to J. First position show I and second position show J. Here is again I and J are same. Here is again I and J is same. That means this is known as a diagonal. Whenever we are adding the diagonal entries, then it is known as a trace of a matrix. So it is written as trace A. If I am taking A as a matrix, so trace A will be A11, A22 and so on ANN. This is the trace, and I will explain with the illustration also. So this is example B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. It is order is 2 into 2. That means it is a square matrix. So diagonal entries are 1 and 4. So when I will adding 1 and 4, I am getting 5. So trace of B is 5. In this case, it is not a square matrix. So trace we can't find. That means we can find only trace when it is a square matrix. That means number of rows and columns are same. Now the next concept is the zero matrix. The zero matrix or null matrix is the matrix all of whose elements are 0. That means all the elements are 0. That is known as a 0 matrix. That means here we are saying that there are 2 rows and 3 columns. All the elements are 0, 0. So it is the 0 matrix. And here again, this is the order 2 into 2. All elements are 0, 0. So it is also known as the 0 matrix or null matrix. And it is denoted by this O. That means this 0 is represented by the 0 matrix. Thanks, dear friends. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Don't forget to share with others also.